do this video on doing hub lifts. I got into this probably 10 months ago, and it was definitely a struggle. I started off with like 35s. I still couldn't do those. So I just kind of wanted to show a video on at least how I do it, which I'm not saying I do it the best way or the right way. It's just kind of how I do it. So when I grabbed the hub, when I first started doing it, I was just trying to like hook it like this. But I find it's better to almost bend your thumb. So it's like this part of your thumb right here is what's making contact with the hub. So I'll come in here just like that. And then you're really just, the way I like to think about it is like I almost scratch the plate until the fat of my fingers catch that lip. Like almost like a ratchet strap, like boom, right there. And then that gives you, or at least I think, the best grip. So you're almost grabbing it like this, not so much like this. I mean, you can do it like that, but I think it's easier when you're starting out to hook that thumb. So I'll bury that thumb in there, and I'll almost scratch that plate and just try to get every part of my finger on that hub, and then you can pick it up. So, I mean, whatever, you know. If you want to get into hub lifting, there's a video kind of putting you in the right direction. I think the best way to train for it is like, once you get to where you can do a 45, like my big thing is just repetition. Like a lot of times I'll be welding my gym equipment at my table, and I'll just leave a plate right next to me. And in between welds, I'll just grab it, and just that motion right there. I don't like to go like, you know, you can do all the crazy stuff with it or whatever. But really, for me, like when I'm training, I think it's easier on my elbow, my shoulders, my joints. It's just breaking it off the floor. You know what I mean? Because I mean, once you can break it off the floor, you got it. Like the other stuff's easy. It's like once you get that motion, you get the strength, and you're comfortable with breaking off the floor, you kind of got it licked. And like I said, I'm just some idiot in a shop. Like I'm not an expert on this stuff. It's how I do it. If you're trying to get into grip strength, I like starting with hub lifts because like I don't have freakishly big hands. I have like pretty average hands. They're very fat. Like I've said, like my fingers are kind of like chodes. They're just short and fat, and then the palm of my hand is like too big. So they're kind of stupid looking hands. So hub lifts are good for me. Like it's almost 1 inch and stuff. You kind of got to have like really big hands for that. So this is a great way to start. I like to use this Signature Fitness because they're pretty cheap. I get them on Amazon. I ordered them, and they got a nice hub. There's a lot of other plates you can get. I'll get into the other plates. But yeah, that's it. I'm starting this YouTube channel. I don't like to do YouTube because I don't like talking, because when I talk, I sound stupid. But my wife says I really need to get into other aspects of social media other than the Instagram. So, okay, cool.